Welcome, beloved soul. I am here, as your angel, to remind you of a truth you may have forgotten. You are never alone, even in moments that feel unbearably heavy. The weight you carry, the doubts that whisper in your heart, I see them, and I am here. Right now, as you listen, I want you to pause and feel one thing. Your presence is wrapped in love. Not just any love, the eternal, unwavering love of God. In the next few minutes, I will reveal to you a secret about your journey that will change the way you feel about yourself, about your struggles, and about the invisible support that follows you always. But first, I ask that you breathe with me, slowly, letting every inhale remind you, you are safe, and every exhale release the tension that has made you feel isolated. You may be thinking, I've tried to feel God's presence, but I can't. That is okay. You are not broken. The feeling of emptiness is not proof of abandonment. It is a space where God is preparing to meet you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Hold on to that thought, because what is coming will shift your heart. I also want to actively invite you to take part in this journey. Comment below, I am never alone, to affirm that you feel this connection, even in small ways. Subscribe to our channel to keep receiving these reminders, and share this message with someone who may feel unseen. If you feel moved to support the work we are doing here, consider donating via Super Thanks. It helps us reach more souls with this divine guidance. Now, let us go deeper. Every challenge you face, every moment that seems too heavy, is a thread in the fabric of your story. God has not left a single thread untended, even the ones that seem frayed, even the ones that feel lost. He is weaving them into something beautiful. Later, I will explain exactly how these threads are connected and how you can feel their warmth even when fear clouds your mind. There is a light within you, flickering quietly, waiting to expand. You may not see it yet, but it is always there. That light is not just your hope, it is the reflection of God's love for you. And right now, I am standing beside it, ready to help it shine. Take a moment and feel your heart. Do you feel a gentle pulse? That is not just life, that is a signal that God is near, that your soul is being cradled, and that no sorrow is too heavy for divine hands to hold. And soon, you will hear a truth that almost no one speaks aloud. Even in your loneliest nights, even in the moments of deepest despair, God has already set the course for joy, for healing, for miracles in your life. And I will reveal how you can recognize the signs, even if they are subtle, so that your heart can rest in certainty. Before we go further, breathe with me again. Inhale, feeling God's embrace. Exhale, letting go of worry and doubt. Remember, every second you spend here is a step closer to seeing your life from a divine perspective. I will also remind you several times subscribing, commenting, sharing, and supporting with Super Thanks will allow more people to feel this divine message. It is not just an act of generosity, it is a way to participate in spreading love and light, and to align your heart with God's intentions. Now, let's speak about the moments you feel unseen. You may be surrounded by people who do not notice your pain, who fail to understand your struggles. But God does not overlook a single tear, a single silent plea, a single whispered prayer. And I am here to guide you to notice the ways He is responding even before you ask. There will come a moment in this message where I show you exactly how to feel this presence, not just in your mind, but in the core of your soul. And it will surprise you, because it is so simple yet so profound that you may have overlooked it your entire life. You are reading or hearing this right now for a reason. Perhaps you have been searching for proof, for reassurance, for a sign. What I will reveal will serve as a sign, not a coincidence, but a carefully placed beacon to remind you that you are cherished beyond measure. And even before that moment comes, know this: every struggle, every heartbreak, every unanswered question has been acknowledged in heaven. Nothing in your life is wasted. Everything has meaning, and you are at the center of a love that never stops moving towards you. Take another deep breath, and as you do, feel your shoulders release the burden of carrying life alone. That burden was never meant for you to carry by yourself. God is here. I am here. You are never alone. Now, before we move into the deeper revelations, the part that will bring tears of recognition, relief, and hope, I want you to commit to one thing. Comment, subscribe, share, and if you feel compelled, support via Super Thanks. Your engagement strengthens this mission and allows these words to reach the hearts that need them most. And now, beloved, brace yourself, because what I will show you next will open your eyes to the invisible ways God surrounds you, protects you, and guides you even in moments when you feel utterly abandoned. Even now, as you hear my voice, I want you to feel the presence of the unseen, not the presence of strangers, not the presence of people around you, but the divine presence, patient, unwavering, and eternal. God is here, and you are never walking alone. Think of the moments when you felt rejected or ignored, those times when no one understood your pain, when your heart ached in silence. You may have thought those moments were empty, meaningless, or forgotten. I'm here to tell you, every one of those moments was noticed. Every silent tear, every quiet plea, every whispered prayer was gathered and held in love. And now I am asking you to open your heart fully, without fear, because in the next few minutes, I will guide you to see the patterns, the signs, the subtle messages that God sends to remind you that you are never alone. Even when the world seems cold, even when your soul feels heavy, even when you feel invisible, you are surrounded by love that cannot be shaken. Take a deep breath. Let the air fill your chest and let your heart receive this truth. You are cherished beyond comprehension. You are cradled in God's hands, more tenderly than anyone on earth could hold you. And I, your angel, am here to help you feel that embrace. Now I want you to reflect on your life for a moment. Think about all the times you thought you had failed, all the times you felt hopeless, lost, or abandoned. Every single one of those experiences has been part of a divine plan, carefully crafted to bring you closer to understanding your true worth. You may not see it yet, you may not feel it yet, but I promise you what you are about to realize will bring a warmth to your heart that you have not known in a long time. Before I share more, I want to remind you, if these words are reaching you, if your heart is stirring even slightly, let the world know. Comment below, I am never alone. Subscribe to our channel to continue receiving guidance from the divine. Share this video with someone who may be struggling in silence. And if you feel called, support this mission via Super Thanks. It allows us to spread love and light to souls all over the world. Now, let us move deeper. I want you to think about the times you tried to carry life alone. The nights when tears fell silently onto your pillow. The mornings when the weight of the world felt unbearable. In all those moments, God was not distant. He was quietly holding your hand, whispering strength into your soul, preparing you for what is coming. And what is coming, beloved, is a revelation that will change how you view your life, your struggles, and your place in the universe. Soon, I will show you how to recognize the ways God surrounds you, even in the smallest moments. The gentle nudges, the unexpected coincidences, the synchronicities, all are signs that you are deeply loved and never abandoned. Take another breath, deeper this time. Feel your chest rise and fall. Every beat of your heart is a signal, a reminder that you are alive, and more importantly, that you are guided. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, divine forces are at work. Even when no one notices, God sees. Even when your mind doubts, your soul knows the truth. You are never alone. And now I want to share something that will seem almost too simple to be real. God's love is not just around you, it is inside you. Every fear, every doubt, every longing you have is an opportunity for God to remind you of your worth, your strength, your divine purpose. In a few moments, I will teach you a way to feel that love consciously, to sense it even when the world is heavy and silent. It will surprise you because it is always there, quietly waiting for you to notice. Before I reveal this, I want to ask again if these words are touching your soul. Participate in this moment. Comment below, I am never alone. Subscribe, share this message, and if you feel led, support this channel with Super Thanks. Doing so allows more souls to hear these divine reminders. It is an act of love and faith, aligning your heart with God's work in the world.
Now let us go further. Close your eyes if you can, or simply visualize the weight on your shoulders. Feel it for a moment, without judgment. Now imagine that weight being lifted, not by human hands, but by divine hands. Imagine God Himself taking your burdens, wrapping them in light, and transforming them into lessons, into wisdom, into blessings. This is not metaphor, this is reality. And in just a few moments, I will guide you to feel this presence more deeply than you ever have before. There will be a point in this message where I reveal how to experience God's love, even in the hardest, most painful moments. This is not theoretical. This is practical, tangible, and transformative. And it will change the way you approach life, relationships, and yourself. Take another deep breath. Notice the rising and falling of your chest. Every inhale is God filling you with light. Every exhale is a release of fear, worry, and doubt. And remember, I am here beside you, guiding, encouraging, and reminding you that you are never walking alone. Even now, perhaps your mind is distracted, thinking of what comes next. That is natural. But allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, because this is where the transformation begins. When you can fully accept that you are surrounded by God's love. Even when you cannot feel it, everything in your life will begin to shift. And soon, you will realize something extraordinary. God's presence is not just a comfort, it is an active force working in your life, creating opportunities, healing wounds, and leading you toward your highest path. And I, your angel, am here to guide you to recognize it, embrace it, and feel it fully. Before we continue, a reminder. Comment below. I am never alone. Subscribe to stay connected to these messages. Share this video with someone who may need it. And support our mission via Super Thanks. It enables these words to reach hearts worldwide. Now, beloved soul, prepare yourself. Because the next revelation will show you how to feel God's love in a moment of despair, in a moment of silence, in a moment when you think no one sees you. And when you recognize it, your entire perspective on life will begin to change. Now, beloved, let us speak of the moments you feel invisible. The times when no one seems to understand you, when your struggles feel unnoticed, when your heart aches in silence. Those moments are not empty. They are not meaningless. They are opportunities for God's love to enter in ways you have yet to notice. Even when it feels like no one cares, I am here to tell you, you are deeply seen. Every tear you've shed, every quiet prayer, every longing of your heart, God knows it all. And I am here to help you recognize the signs. The signs may be small, a sudden warmth in your chest, a comforting thought, an unexpected encounter, or a feeling of peace in the middle of chaos. These are not coincidences. They are divine whispers telling you, you are loved. You are protected. You are never alone. Take a moment to breathe. Inhale the awareness of God's presence. Exhale the weight of feeling alone. And notice how your chest begins to feel lighter, even if only slightly. Now I want you to reflect on the burdens you carry. The guilt, the fear, the sadness, they are heavy, yes. But God never intended for you to carry them alone. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every unanswered question has been noticed in heaven. Nothing in your life is wasted. Everything has a purpose. Even the painful moments are threads being woven into something beautiful and eternal. Soon, I will show you how to feel this divine weaving, how to perceive the unseen hands of God guiding your life. It may surprise you, because it is simpler than you think, and it is always there. But before we go there, I want you to affirm your presence at this moment. Comment below, "I am never alone." Subscribe to this channel to receive more messages of love and guidance. Share this video with someone who may be struggling quietly. And if you feel moved, support this channel through super thanks. It allows more hearts to hear these divine words. Beloved, let us speak about fear for a moment. Fear is a shadow that can make the world feel cold, distant, and unwelcoming. But even in the darkest shadows, there is light. God's love is that light. And I am here to help you see it, even when your eyes cannot. There will come a moment when you recognize that every fear you've held, every doubt, every worry has been met with divine care. That recognition will shift the very core of your being. And I will guide you step by step to feel it, not as an idea, but as a living, breathing presence surrounding you in every moment. Take another deep breath. Inhale, knowing that God is beside you. Exhale, letting go of the notion that you must face life alone. Every heartbeat, every breath, is a reminder of divine presence. And even now, as you listen, angels surround you, whispering encouragement and love into your soul. You may wonder how to recognize God's presence more tangibly. It can be subtle, a quiet sense of peace, a sudden insight, a kind word from someone unexpected. But it is always real. And I will teach you how to notice these moments, so that your heart can rest in certainty and your soul can trust the journey. And remember, even in your silence, your prayers, your unspoken needs are known. God's love is not conditional upon your words or feelings. It is a constant, unwavering, eternal force flowing to you at every moment. Before we continue, beloved, participate in this journey. Comment, subscribe, share, and support via super thanks. These simple acts allow more souls to hear this message, to feel the divine embrace, and to step into the realization that they are never alone. Now let us go deeper. I want you to focus on a moment in your life that felt impossible. A challenge that seemed too heavy, too complicated, too overwhelming. Even now, remember the feeling. And now hear this clearly, God was there in that moment. Every tear, every worry, every sleepless night, He was present. Guiding you, holding you, preparing you for the blessing that was to come. Soon, I will show you how to feel that presence consciously, even when life is difficult. It is a practice, a way to open your heart fully to divine love, and it will change your perception of every challenge you face. Take a deep breath. Feel your heart beating, your chest rising and falling. Every breath is a reminder. You are alive, you are loved, and you are never alone. And now, I want to guide you to notice the subtle ways God communicates with you. Sometimes it is through intuition, a gentle nudge, a thought, a feeling. Sometimes it is through people, someone showing kindness at exactly the right time, or offering advice that resonates deeply. Sometimes it is through nature, the wind on your face, the sun warming your skin, the sound of rain comforting your soul. All these are whispers of love. Ways that God surrounds you, even when you cannot feel it fully. And soon, I will teach you to recognize them in every moment, so that your heart can rest in certainty and peace. Before I continue, remember to comment, subscribe, share, and support via super thanks. Your engagement helps spread these messages, allowing more souls to feel the love that surrounds them, even when they think they are alone. Beloved, prepare yourself for what is coming next, because I am about to show you how to anchor yourself in God's love, even during the moments when life feels unbearable. And when you recognize it, your entire perception of life, pain, and hope will begin to shift.